think I'm a legend because one thing people know about me, I just don't quit. I will do anything possible to win, and I think that my fighter mentality helped me just be a dominant force in this game. My strength would be, I think, my killer instinct. When I'm, in a do or die situation, I'm one of those people that's like, I'm willing to actually die here. So if you're not, then I would say my size, my power, my areas of improvement would be my political strategy. Sometimes I kind of rely on the performance aspect of my fate in the game, but this time around, I feel like I can do that. I can develop a political game that is based on integrity, and I can kind of just make my own rules and do it my own way and sleep good at night knowing that I went about it in a fair way.
It's gonna get interesting.
A daily challenge that sticks out to me would have to be the Battle of the X's 2. Me and Leroy were tasked with jumping from one semi to the other as they were racing down this runway and transferring these balls, and he and I just dominated that one. And so it was super motivating, and he was such a phenomenal partner that just really encouraged me, and that's one of the aspects that I'm excited about in this game. I really feed off of men's energy really well, especially in a competitive environment. So I'm looking forward to, finding my person that I can hopefully run the final with. So I did lose this one elimination. I had to quit. I was becoming severely injured in a tug of war that was nearly 2 hours with Cara Maria. It has haunted me forever. I feel like this season is gonna be different than others because the title is World Championship. These challenges are just gonna get harder and harder and harder. I'm excited to rise to the occasion. There are some stellar athletes here. There's some stellar competitors, people with longer resumes. I am just as capable, I'm just as qualified, and I'm just reassuring myself of that every chance I can get, before we even start.
I've already decided that I'm not going home.
Probably the challenge that sticks out to me would be the very first thing I ever did on Road Rules. We bungee jumped out of a helicopter over an active volcano. I just don't think it gets more epic than that. My challenge journey has been unexpected. I definitely, when I got on Road Rules in 2004, did not think that I would still be doing the show at 41. That was not even in my brain at all. I was the first individual winner in a season where there was individual winners. So it was Wes and I won the duel. I think I've evolved as a player from the very beginning because I started out not taking this game very seriously. I really was just here to have a good time, party with my friends, maybe kiss a couple people. I wasn't taking it seriously thinking this could actually make me some money and be a big deal in my life. I'm a mom now, I have a family. This could be an amazing nest egg of retirement money for my husband and I. I'm doing it for more than just to have fun. I think this season will be a lot different than other ones I've done because I do not think it's gonna be as much fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of work. And I'm gonna have to get a lot more political than I've ever done in my challenge career. I'm usually somebody who just performs and I just depend on that, and I think I'm gonna have to work a lot more in the house to make friends and make some connections.
I'm gonna shake this whole house up. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
One of the most memorable daily challenges was World Awards 1, where it was like a Hollywood film, where it was on two speeding semi-truck going 50 miles per hour in the desert, and you had to jump off the truck. That was incredible. That's gonna be one. I think that's one of the greatest challenges I've ever watched. Why am I considered a legend? I think I've done quite well in my first season, made it to the final. I'm nearly won and only just lost on a maths question right at the end. I've done 2 seasons, that was World Awards 1 and World Awards 2. I would have went on and done season 35, potentially 36, but I got an eye injury, so that stopped that. So now I'm back, ready to hopefully dominate again. So I've done 5 eliminations, I've won 4, I've lost 1. My most memorable elimination was the Hall Brawl. It was my first one. It was the last elimination before the final. It was definitely my hardest one as well. My challenge journey so far has been, it went to amazing to hell within 2 seasons. I enjoyed every day, every week, and every moment of season 1. World Awards 2, it was a lot more challenging. It got off to an okay start. All the bad people, or the people I consider not great in a final, who can't really pull their own weight, teamed up, and there was more bad people than there were good contenders, and they picked most of us off one by one. I think I had a lot of the key factors to begin with. Being good at the dailies and eliminations, there's one thing I didn't really get the hang of, and something I've still got to learn is that, the politicking, making deals. But, part of the game, you can't just be physically good or good at puzzles, because anything could catch you out at any moment. I'm gonna see what I could do there. try not to shake hands with the devil at the same time. You know, I still want to win the right way, where I feel good about it.
I started the challenge when I was 22.
I feel like a real badass right now.
So along with my growth in the challenge and how to play, it's been a lot of growth in myself and who I am. I believe I'm currently evolving by learning to bite my tongue when people maybe make me upset.
Really? Shut the up, you.
And just trying to sit back and watch and not letting people know that I'm getting upset. The best advice I could give that I've learned from these challenges to the other global MVPs is just pay more attention than maybe I have. Notice what people say, but also their numbers. You don't have to be their number one, but you don't want to be their number four. And if you can get out someone that is somebody's number 1, 2, or 3, that's the best way to play the game.
Like, I'm open to getting rid of almost everybody, you know?
My absolute favorite challenge was in a helicopter on All Stars Season 3. We had to memorize a puzzle, and then 20 seconds later, we had to kind of guess where to jump and let ourselves off of the helicopter. There was no one helping us, and you jump into the water, and then you swam to the puzzle and completed it. That was just like amazing. We're legends because we've been here before. We know what we're doing, and we've done really well at this game. Most of us have done over 5 challenges. We've stuck it out. There's some kind of sick thing inside all of us. We know how to compete.
Wow, we're talking about the kid from Inglewood, from Juvie, that's been looked down on. I'm standing right here living proof. Anybody in my situation can come out of it. So that's what makes me a legend. My challenge journey has been one hell of a roller coaster, ups and downs. I fell in love, I've gotten my heart broken, I've made friends, I've lost friends, I've made enemies, I've met people from around the world. It's been one hell of a journey, and it's just begun. Coming on to the challenge, I've made a lot of enemies that became frenemies, and who I'm talking about is Johnny Bananas. I would have never thought this day would ever come that I can call him my true friend. We've crossed paths, we've never been on the same side. We've gotten into altercations where security had to come in between us. It was chaos. But now, I can look at that man and look at him like a brother, no doubt about it. The challenge that I would never ever forget, season 29 in Thailand against CT, losing 2 minutes. 2 minutes in my first place, being a champ in this game, man. That moment that TJ looked into my eyes and told me I lost by
2 minutes and 22 seconds is only how much you won by.
My mouth dropped. How have I evolved? I've grown so much, learned so much from people around me. I'm evolving into the man I'm meant to be. And I don't know who that is just yet, because my journey is still going, but trust me, it's looking bright.